Welcome to the State Road 50 Improvements Community event. The Florida Department of Transportation is holding this open house to update you on two projects along State Road 50 in Groveland. First is the proposed realignment of a section of State Road 50 to the north of downtown Groveland. The second is a section of the South Lake Trail. Both projects are set to begin construction later this year. The project limits for the State Road 50 realignment are from Villa City Road, or County Road 565, to 2nd Avenue within the city of Groveland. The project will construct a new section of State Road 50 to the north of downtown Groveland. The Financial Project Identification or FPID number for this project is 427056-1. Today, State Road 50 is a 4-lane roadway, with 2 travel lanes in each direction. Trucks account for a significant portion of the area's traffic and are currently challenged at the intersections with State Road 19 and State Road 33 as they make the necessary turning movements. The realignment will improve safety by eliminating the need for heavy truck and regional traffic to travel through downtown Groveland. It also supports the city's goal of having a pedestrian and bicycle-friendly downtown core. The proposed reconstructed State Road 50 and new alignment will have a few different configurations, or typical sections. From Villa City Road to Catherine Lane, the typical section provides 4 12-foot wide travel lanes separated by a median. A 14-foot wide shared-use path along westbound State Road 50 will accommodate bicyclists and pedestrians. A 5-foot wide sidewalk will be provided along the eastbound side of the road. From Catherine Lane to State Road 33, State Road 50 continues to have 4 12-foot wide travel lanes separated by a median. The shared-use path along westbound State Road 50 is slightly narrower at 10 feet wide, and the sidewalk along eastbound State Road 50 is slightly wider at 6 feet. Please note that this section includes downtown Groveland, where the bicycle facilities leave State Road 50 and continue through downtown along local streets. The third typical section is from State Road 33 to 2nd Avenue at the eastern end of the project. For eastbound State Road 50, there are 2 travel lanes, each 12 feet wide, with a 6-foot wide sidewalk. To remain on State Road 50 when traveling westbound, drivers will make a right turn onto the new realigned State Road 50, which is represented by the 2 right turn lanes shown in the typical section. There is 1 through lane to travel along the local streets in downtown Groveland and 1 left turn lane to access State Road 33. The shared-use path along westbound State Road 50 is 14 feet wide in this section. The project will install a new traffic signal at the intersection of State Road 50 with Broad Street and Orange Street. Eastbound vehicles entering the intersection at Broad and Orange Streets will go straight to continue on the realigned State Road 50. To enter downtown Groveland, vehicles will make a right turn. Westbound vehicles will transition from the realigned State Road 50 to the existing roadway. They also will be able to make a left turn into downtown Groveland. Westbound vehicles leaving downtown will be able to make either a right turn onto the realigned State Road 50 or a left turn onto existing State Road 50. At this intersection, the South Lake Trail leaves the north side of State Road 50 and goes into downtown Groveland along the north side of Broad Street. The new intersection of State Road 19 and the realigned State Road 50 will also be signalized. Vehicles will be able to go in any direction, straight, right, or left. Pedestrian refuge islands will be located at the southeast and northwest quadrants. The intersection at State Road 33 will be signalized and a pedestrian refuge is provided in the northeast quadrant of the intersection. State Road 33 is where the realigned State Road 50 begins for westbound traffic and ends for eastbound traffic. The South Lake Trail also transitions to the north side of existing State Road 50. Another improvement planned within this project is a new park and ride lot for commuters close to the intersection of State Road 50 and State Road 33. It will include 66 parking spaces with a bus bay planned on Rice Court. Service is expected to be provided by Lake County's Lake Express system. Also included within this project is construction of a portion of the South Lake Trail. From Villa City Road to Broad Street, the trail is located on the north side of State Road 50. It then crosses State Road 50 to follow the north side of Broad Street. From there, the trail proceeds north on the west side of State Road 19 to Crittenden Street. The trail then follows the north side of Crittenden Street to the realigned State Road 50 at the Park and Ride lot, before continuing beyond State Road 33 on the north side of State Road 50. This section of trail will connect to the South Lake Trail Phase 3B project that will be discussed shortly. The South Lake Trail is part of the coast-to-coast trail system to connect Florida's west coast to the east coast. Construction of the improvements planned with this project will occur in 3 phases. Access to adjacent properties will be maintained throughout all phases of construction. Phase 1 of construction consists of the newly aligned segment of State Road 50, along with improvements to Catherine Lane, State Road 19, and Crittenden Street. This phase also includes the construction of the new Park and Ride lot. Phase 2 of construction consists of the improved intersection of State Road 50 and State Road 33, with improvements continuing along State Road 50, State Road 33, Orange Street, and Broad Street. Phase 3 of construction consists of the improvements to State Road 50 starting at Villa City Road, heading east towards the new alignment of State Road 50. The construction in this phase will also continue past the divergence of the new State Road 50 alignment and includes improvements to Broad and Orange Streets. The overall intent of Phase 1 is to construct the new State Road 50 roadway on both sides while maintaining traffic flow. During Phase 1, traffic will be maintained in both directions on existing State Road 50, State Road 19, and State Road 33. There will be no required detours for vehicular traffic. However, there will be a pedestrian detour implemented in this phase, with the path as shown in orange. The anticipated length of this phase is 16 months. Phase 2 involves the enhancements to the State Road 50 and State Road 33 intersection, extending along State Road 50, State Road 33, Orange Street, and Broad Street. During Phase 2, traffic will be maintained in both directions on the existing State Road 50, State Road 19, and State Road 33. There will be no lane closures during this phase, however, expect lanes to shift to accommodate construction. During this phase, westbound traffic on the new State Road 50 alignment will be limited to local one-way access between the 7-Eleven exit and the completed section of State Road 19. There will be no required detours for vehicular traffic. There will be pedestrian detours implemented in this phase, with the path being shown in orange. The anticipated length of this phase is 6 months. Phase 3 construction includes improvements along State Road 50 from Villa City Road eastward toward the new State Road 50 alignment. This phase also extends beyond the point where the new alignment separates, with additional work on Broad Street and Orange Street. During Phase 3, traffic will be maintained in both directions on State Road 19 and State Road 33, and the existing State Road 50 will remain open until the new sections are complete. There will be no lane closures during this phase, however, expect lanes to be shifted to accommodate for construction. Westbound traffic on the new State Road 50 alignment will open first, followed by eastbound traffic once the work is finished. There will be no required detours for vehicular traffic. There will be pedestrian detours implemented in this phase, with the path being shown in orange. The anticipated length of this phase is 6 months. Once again, access to adjacent properties shall be maintained throughout all phases of construction. The project design phase is ongoing and will be completed by spring 2026. Right-of-way acquisition is underway and will be completed by spring 2026. Construction is anticipated to begin in the fall of 2026 at an expected cost of $39.6 million. The second project we will present is construction of the South Lake Trail Phase 3B, a 1.8-mile-long section of multi-use trail extending from 2nd Avenue to Silver Eagle Road. The financial project identification, or FPID number for this project is 422570-3. This segment of the path will connect to the segment of the South Lake Trail included in the State Road 50 realignment project. The South Lake Trail Phase 3B project will support quality of life and economic objectives of the surrounding area, enhance the safety and connectivity for non-motorized users in Groveland, and close a gap in the statewide Sun Trail and the regional coast-to-coast trail network. The trail width varies from 10 to 14 feet. The trail will be separated from travel lanes by curb and gutter and a grassed buffer that will be at least 5 feet wide. While the trail is being constructed outside of the travel lanes, some single-lane closures will be needed during off-peak hours along State Road 50, County Road 565A, and Eagles Crossing. The contractor will maintain access to businesses. Pedestrians will be detoured around work zones between 2nd Avenue and Monte Vista Road. Bicycle accommodations and access to Lake Express bus stops will also be maintained. The project design phase is ongoing and will be completed by spring 2026. Right-of-way acquisition is underway and will be completed by spring 2026. Construction is anticipated to begin in the fall of 2026 at an anticipated cost of $3.4 million. For additional comments or questions, you may contact the project manager, Shelley Chinqui, or the construction project manager, Karen Madrid, through email, mail, or by phone through the contact information as shown. The contact information is also available on the comment form and the project information handout. To learn more about this project, go to www.cflroads.com. Type the project number 427056-1 for the realignment project, or 422570-3 for the trail project in the search box at the top right, and click Go. The FDOT encourages public participation and feedback at all phases of its projects. In accordance with Title VI of the Civil Rights Act, public participation is solicited without regard to race, color, national origin, age, sex, religion, disability, or family status. Persons wishing to express their concerns about Title VI may do so by contacting Melissa McKinney, District 5 Title VI Coordinator, by mail at 719 South Woodland Boulevard, Mail Station 520, DeLand, Florida 32720, by phone at 386-943-5077, or email at melissa.mckinney@dot.state.fl.us. You may also contact Al Sanders, Interim State Title VI Coordinator, by mail at 605 Sewanee Street, Mail Station 65, Tallahassee, Florida 32399, by phone at 850-414-4753, or email at aldrin.sanders@dot.state.fl.us. On behalf of the Florida Department of Transportation, thank you for attending this public meeting and providing your input on this project. If you have comments or questions after the meeting, please submit them by March 2, 2026. Have a good evening, and remember, safety is everyone's responsibility.